One day, Kubo was out for a walk in Ponyville when he encountered one of his friends, Octavia Melody. He saw that she was in very much in deep thoughts, so he asked her by calling out to her, "Hey, Octavia! Oh, hey, Kubo! Is something the matter?" "Oh, no, I'm just in deep thoughts, that's all. Is something like perhaps could help you with?" Uh, Not really. Or, well, maybe you can, but I'm not sure. I mean, you know this Vinyl's birthday soon? It is? I mean, I have so many friends here, and, I may not have actually, well, remember every pony's birthday. Yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, her birthday is in a week, and I wanted to do something special for this particular year, though. She isn't in town, right? No, she isn't. She's actually in Baltimore for the performance, so I thought it would give me some time to planning some good for her birthday, but I just don't know exactly what to do. How about making a surprise party? Yeah, I've thought about it, but I mean, what kind of party would that be like? I mean, what type of music? I know that she likes this hip hop style, but I don't know. Oh, I might have one suggestion. Oh, how about if we had some pony as a DJ for the party? I mean, that would be great and all, but I don't know any other DJ other from Vinyl. I mean, do you know how to play? Well, Vinyl has shown me some of the basic, but I won't even say it much as a professional or even, well, I'm more like still a beginner at that level, so I would not perhaps even be much. Oh, how about. Wait, is it Vinyl a friend to Neolight? Oh, Neolight. Yeah, he's a DJ. Well, I mean, do you think he could? Hmm. You know what? I think I think he definitely would be able to help you that. Oh, well, I've reached out to him then. Well, thank you for the idea, and I will let you know. Thanks. Only about a couple of days later, Octavia actually ran in to find Kovu when he was just out for another walk in town. "Kovu, great news! Neon Lights actually agreed to be the DJ for Vinyl's party. I mean, they're great friends and all. Oh, but that's great. Well, he did said that he would be interested if he had some pony else with him, too, as a DJ. And I kind of actually mentioned your name and that you are also been done some DJ. You said, "What?" said Kubo, surprised. "When I told you I'm not even that good. I'm just a beginning of the ladder level." "Yeah, but the party is in a couple of days, and in just a couple of days. Do you really honest believe I'll even be good enough for even that?" Well, Neil Light said that he will be here town just tomorrow, so perhaps you can help then. Oh boy. Well, I hope so. So, but the next day, Neon Lights actually did show up, and, well, let's say he did help Kuvo. But the day after, Vinyl actually came back home. So they had to be practice in a different place so that Vinyl would even see. But that same day, when she came back, when Kuvo ran into her, "Oh, hey, Kuvo, how has you been doing?" The same. "Are you nervous about something?" Me? Nervous? No, not at all. I mean, it's just the same." "Are you sure?" Definite. Okay, if you say so." Then Vinyl said goodbye and she went home. Wow, that was close. "But yeah, she probably don't even act like that," he said to himself. And they actually ran into each other for the next few days, just have a small talk. And Kovu did getting a little bit better for the DJ party. And when he did run into Vinyl just the day before her actual birthday, he was like, "Oh hey Vinyl, oh hey Kovu, um, what's up? Nothing much. How was your performance in, well, what was it, in Baltimore? Yeah, it was pretty good, as usual. Any new songs? Just a couple. Why? I know, I mean, if you kept doing the same songs and the performers of you, the background music, it's eventually opponents might get a bit tired of that, you know. Good point, good point. I remember that. So, anything else have been happening while I was gone otherwise? Uh, Not much. I mean, Ponyville's a small town. There's pretty much not much that happened much. Hmm. Um, I have always wondered. Oh, what? If there are any lion DJs out there? If there are, I haven't heard any. I mean, other than the current president, meaning you. Oh, yeah. But there is, of course. I am still not much a beginner level on that one. You know, how about I teach you some more? Are you sure? I mean, aren't you busy with something? Busy? Not really. I mean, I have a break from my DJ performance for a while now. Baltimore was my final performance for a while, at least part of the tour. Ah, got it. How about there this afternoon? Sure. My place? You know it. So I will see you then. She nodded and she left home and went home. Kubo told Neil Lights right after, and Neil Lights said this was a good idea because not only he will be teached from him, but also get some more inspirations from Vinyl. Because according to Neil Lights, Vinyl is one of the top DJs in the country, or in the kingdom. So he thought it was probably a good idea to do so. So that same afternoon, he actually went over to Vinyl's home, which he shared with Octavia. Luckily, though, Octavia wasn't even there, but when he was actually with Vinyl, he felt a bit nervous, but Neil Light and Octavia had told him, just act calmly. Don't act so much nervous because she would recognize if something was up. Willie started even asking questions. Eventually, Kovu would crack and spilling all the whole idea. And that's one thing he didn't want to do. So during the training with Vinyl, they even actually talk about something else, like mostly their hobbies and which eventually made Vinyl to even to start doing the DJ from the beginning. I mean, like what drove her into music industry as a business. Like, was it through passion about it? He wouldn't even ask, Vinyl, yeah? Um, if you would have to, retire from the music business, me retire? That's a good one, Kubo. Like, if you did, what would you even do otherwise? I mean, if you don't perform yourself or anything, like be a singer or anything, but if you were to retire as a DJ, I mean, as a, you know, playing at a DJ performance, would and if you were somehow still working within the music business, but if you somehow retire being as an official DJ, but still working within the music business, what do you do? Hmm. You know, that's a good question. Sometimes I even thought myself. I mean, if I didn't do more DJ myself, but still working in the music business, probably teach about DJ to others. Like open a school. Yeah, kinda. Have you ever thought about it? Uh, Not really. I mean, even if I did, and if I mean, like, you know, you're gonna be doing both, since you probably won't be on doors for a long while, and that school had to be closed for a while. That so yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. That would even work out. But if I did really have to retire to teaching about DJ instead, that might work. But then the question is, where you would even start with doing this school? Ponyville, Baltimore, Manhattan? Hmm. Well, I wouldn't say Ponyville. It's a bit of a small town, and since the most of the big ones in the city is which is in, Manhattan, Baltimore, especially Manhattan. And I do have a small place there that I go to from time to time. Really, I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, like a small apartment. But I'm actually glad that I'm still in this industry, though. Could you even imagine yourself if you didn't do anything about music? Huh, wow, no, I cannot even imagine that. I mean, what if you never got the inspiration or the passion to be a musician or a DJ? Who imagine who else you're gonna be? Maybe a teacher. Me a teacher? Wow, that's a good thing, Kubo, but I mean, if you're like still music, but perhaps you can be in teaching, you know, history of music and all that. Well, might be interesting, but I don't really see myself like a that type of teacher. But if I was to teach DJ, now that's one thing I definitely would do. But yeah. And they continued the training together that day. And the next day, it was Vinyl's birthday. And that particular day in the morning, every time that when Vinyl met some point in town, they act like normal, like it was like a normal day. But everyone in town did knew it was Vinyl's birthday. But they pretended that they didn't even remember, for it was just a normal, ordinary day. And when Vinyl actually got home that in the afternoon, she found the house empty. It, but she found a note on a table from Octavia. He said, "Vinyl, if you see this, please come out in the backyard. I have something to talk to you about." Vinyl was curious. She didn't even know exactly what this could have been as for. But as soon as she went on the back from the backyard, she was immediately screamed at like, "Happy birthday to you, Vinyl Scratch," said every pony was who there. There was Vinyl's best friend Octavia, her roommate, and even Kovu, and so many others. When she saw at least one particular neon lights, what are you doing here? "Oh, your best friend slash roommate invited me for this, and I have a surprise for you." "Oh, DJ competition." "But I'm the one who celebrate." "Not you. Come up, come up here, right away." Vinyl was surprised to see Kubo standing up next to the neon lights, and soon enough, the DJ party started, and every pony shared, and they even cheered on neon lights and Kubo. So now realized for Vinyl that she just immediately realized all the extra training that he had done for a couple of days now, it was up for this. But she wasn't mad at all. In fact, she was impressed of how dedicated he was for helping with all this. And, well, he was just happy to be able to help a friend. And throughout the party, Vinyl actually had a good time. Even though they took a break from time to time in the battle, and, well, even near the end of the party, Vinyl actually walked up to Kovu and said, "Kovu, yeah? You really made this as a big deal, didn't you? But then there was another voice, and it was Octavia. Well, actually, the whole idea of the surprise party was actually my idea, but Kuva gave me this idea to have a DJ to part of this, but I didn't know many DJs other from you and of course Neo Lights. Oh, really? Yeah. But it was actually Neo Lights' idea to having a DJ battle between him and Kuvu. But Kuvu, well, he did say that he was having a slight uh, worries and that he was just a beginner and all that. But thanks to secret training from Neo Lights, wait, secret training? Well, you see, he had actually been in Ponyville ever since you came back. What? How come? Oh, I know, I get it. So that he can train Kovu for this party. You know it, said Octavia with a smile. But I never saw him out though. Well, if he needed some food or anything, it was delivered to that place where he was staying at. Oh, that makes sense. Otherwise, if I saw him out in public, the whole surprise would have been ruined. You make it, said Leon Lights. So, happy birthday once again, Vinyl Scratch. Leon Lights, you're really making a good performance at a party. You know what? Next time when you're in Baltimore or in Manhattan, let's do a duel between you and me in a party. You're on, and I will definitely beat you this time. No, you won't. But they all laughed and just enjoyed the whole idea of this party. And near towards the end, just as this other guest has left, there was only Vinyl, Kovu, Octavia, and Neil Lights. They were just small talking before Kovu also had to go. Kovu, I had to say, what you did for this party, I mean, having a DJ duel against Neon Lights, made the whole party even much more fun and more excited. Thanks. Anything for a friend. And you too, Neon Lights. Thanks. No problem. Anytime. And Octavia, you're a true friend as well. I mean, if it wasn't for you even to come up with this whole surprise party, Kuva wouldn't even be there to help you. Or, same from this, if Kuva wasn't even out at that day and you didn't even run into him, who knows what he'd even. You may not even came up with this type of party in the first place. Yeah, you're right. And I'm glad that I actually ran into Kubo that day, and who knows what else would have happened, you know? Mm-hmm, that's correct. And even afterwards, just before Kubo was about to leave, Vinyl walked up to him and said, Kubo, once again, thank you. You're an absolute true friend. Thanks. I'm just happy to be able to help a close friend of mine in need. If it's just a party or something else, well, as long as I can actually been able to help, or depending on the situation or what's required, you know. Yeah, but it was actually great to see both of you and Neo Lights dueled against each other in a DJ battle. Honestly, you were close there for a few times to even to beat him. Really? Mm-hmm. Wow, I didn't know that, but okay. I will keep practice. And I will be there as your teacher once more if needed. Thanks. I appreciate it. And once again, though, happy birthday, Vinyl. Happy birthday. Thank you. And this is how Vinyl and Kuvo became true friends. The end.